Yo, Hawks the man. What do you mean you don't get to watch any of my streams? Are you currently working? I'm just doing a few things in the background, so just bear with me, by the way, guys. You can watch them on YouTube as well. Do remember that. Hello, Heather. Welcome to the stream. Ah, I see. I see. I'm still tired AF, guys. I had a monster. It's not made me any less tired. Are you using the bathroom or just in the bathroom? Just follow that. Fair enough, man. How are you anyway, apart from your work schedule being ass? Do you at least make more money with the new job? Then it's worth it. Right, let's get on with this. All the opening things are done. And don't forget, you can always talk to me on Discord as well. That's a thing you can do. There are lots of possibilities. I'm going to be going through watching a few other streams over the next week, maybe or so, and trying to pick out maybe a new game to stream. Hello, Chloe, and welcome to the stream. I'm like really tired, guys, so you'll hear me yawning and that bullshit. I apologize, but well, life, you know, it's the way it is, etc. I really need to get a new person who can do research. I didn't realise how small I made the bedrooms at first. I have my select dates at 22nd, so and I need to train. I mean, and get presuming you mean train. Yes, do all the training. Hopefully, I can get back training soon if this vitamin D does what it's supposed to do. Which would be awesome. I mean, I could make that one bigger, this one bigger by crushing that pathway. And this one bigger quite easily. Oh, you don't need to tell me about it, I've already had my first one. Let's just say, not the best thing I've ever tasted. Not the worst though. So, you know. Oh. I do have a feeling I'm going to need at least a little bit of cabling though. I just need to drink loads of orange juice. I don't drink orange juice. I took mine with beer. That's what you need to drink. Drink a load of beer. But no, seriously, I didn't. What did I take it with? I don't know. I think it was just water. I think I will experiment with various other liquids. How are you doing today, guys? That's the question. Yeah, I walked to the shop and nearly fell over. Luckily, I had my cane with me, so I didn't. Yay, go me. I'm getting there, I think that sounds good, Heb. I'm not doing too bad. I have to say, the side effects of this vitamin D, which is like itchiness, has really kicked in. Damn, I feel like somebody going through withdrawal or something. Yeah, like a walking stick. I just realised I've never talked about that on stream before, have I? Yeah, I'm like an old person, me. I walk with a stick at the moment. Although it is more... It's like a collapsible stick thing, so it's like a hybrid between a walking stick and a crutch. For the same reason I'm on vitamin D tablets, because I have pain all over my body. That's why. Because it's needed, unfortunately. As much as I wish it wasn't. Why am I playing on like just normal play speed? It's shit. But a lot of people are a lot more nice to me now. Come on, guys. I got some nice food. Yeah, I've never really spoke about it on the stream. I guess it's never come up. But for the last maybe a week and a half, I meant walk with crutches, but I refuse. I refuse crutches. I don't want to be like seen as a cripple, you know. So I settled on a cane or a walking stick or whatever you want to call it. I'm already regretting not going to the toilet before coming to stream. I do this every time, guys. Like, I need a big sign. I need like a checklist. Before stream, do this. And it will just be, go to the bathroom, written in like size 40 font. My partner's just like nodding at me. I miss being really active, so I hope that these tablets do as much as the doctor had promised, because if so, man, will that be awesome. Come on guys, get building and things. Not that it's really all that important, but so this could be made bigger to the hello, Mr. Zenfrox. Sorry, I just need to sneeze. How are you doing today? And welcome to the stream. We're playing, well, it was Naked Brutality, but by this point I survived the bad naked part. These are on a new playlist on my YouTube if you're interested, blah de blah de blah. The usual streamer bullshit, you know what I mean by now. I've been my bedroom's too small, and now I'm unhappy with it. How are you? One sec. Oh, I already asked. How are you doing? Never mind. I'm just, I'm so used to asking it, I forget. Doing well. Finally got to be able to join the stream. Nice. I was working on my info panels, which had me frustrated, but I got done at last. I'm okay. As you can probably see, I don't give a shit about my panels, which is why they're crap. Like basically everything else. I'm very time limited, especially at the moment with feeling exhausted all the time. But yeah, so I've been trying to concentrate on when I can, which has led to unfortunately having to put some things on the back burner. But hopefully this new medication helps, you know. But like I was saying, you wasn't here on my last stream, was you? No. Like I was saying on my last stream, I don't have cancer, which was one of the main suspects of what they thought it was. So I am very happy. Hey man, don't worry about it. If you can, you will. Like I said, I'm working on at some point rebranding. Not really rebranding, but redesigning my brand, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, I'm slowly working on that in the background. I've mentioned it, State of the Rainbow address and things. I'm really hoping I can get it done before the end of the year. So I will then have some panels and things. I'm basically building my own alphabet, like doing, you know, A, B, C, D, E, etc. In my own style. Cause I did have my my current logo, the Spectrum text with a black outline thing, that was drawn by me. It's not like a standard text. Do these guys have guns? I didn't even check. Oh shit, yes they do. Right, move here. Right, move here. I want them to come close. Attack. Run, run, run. Guys, this might be a restart. Yeah, I'm slowly... That's why it's taking as long as it is. Man, you go there and start shooting. That's why it's taking... Yeah, I'm gonna reload this. I was watching chat more than I was watching what I'm doing. But yeah, so that's why it's taking so long, is I'm building my own font, essentially. Like vector font as well, which means I can scale it to any size. Where a lot of people who do their own fonts don't. One sec, I've missed a few things of chat while staring at it. I kind of went into a complete third. I'm sure you're glad you don't can't say if you want me to work on info panel for you, I'm up for it. I do appreciate it, and I mean, if I showed you what I was doing, you could probably easily do it. But I'm doing it myself because I'm qualified as a graphics designer, but it's been 8 years since I've done any graphics design, so I'm really bad. And I feel like doing my own is gonna, you know, give me those skills back. Skills that I once had and don't have anymore. And I hate that idea of losing skills. So I thought, you know what? Let's download the program, because I have a license for it. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, I have a... Part of my college education was graphics design, so technically I'm qualified in it, but I'm just completely out of practice. And I'm not afraid to admit that I am completely out of practice. Dormant skills, maybe. I've never heard that term. Just like when you've been taught something or you learn something, and then you don't do it in a long time, and you forget most of it, but realistically, oh, there's a fly in my beer. Go away, fly. Oh well. Like, you don't... It's hard to forget skills, per se, but it's easy to kind of untrain them, I guess. It's like, the thing what kind of made me realise it was my State of the Rainbow address. That background was not made by me. I paid somebody to make it. And I sat there after I paid them to make it, and I'm like, I did it because of Hawk's donation. I'm like, well, I can afford it. So it did come out of a donation, so, and as I promised, all donations do get spent on the channel, but I thought, why the fuck am I paying somebody to do something what I could probably relearn to do myself in a few weeks' time? You know? So yeah, it's coming along quite well. I've got this. I started off with the main letters, so I've got Spectrum written out in my text. But I want to be able to do like any writing I want in it. So I've got to. What I do is I hand draw the letters first on a reference grid, and then I use the reference grid to basically transfer it digitally, because I have a reference grid on my. Because I don't use Photoshop, I use a cheap shitty program, but it just works, so I don't care. It's what I was taught on. So I use a reference grid to basically transfer a hand drawing on squared paper into digital, touch it up digitally, and off I go. It should be easy, and it is, but my biggest issue is time. Like, if I could sit down for 4 hours, I could probably get it done, you know? But I don't ever have a 4 hour, even for streaming I don't have a 4 hour window. I can really sit down most of the time, which is why it's so slow going. But yeah, a lot of talking. How is, one sec, I'm going to go and have a look at your panels. Are they up, are they live? Then, by the way guys, if I'm ever not online and you want to see another streamer who streams RimWorld, check out Zen. It's pretty okay. Don't play in the background. Don't play in the background. Ah, thank fuck for that. Nice, man. I do like them. You have picked a good font, you know. Not too bad at all. The dwarf that you're using, where's that from? I'm just concerned about copyright for that. On your about form and your logo, your logo, your profile picture, whatever the fucking called, avatar, I don't know. Just, all I'm saying is watch out, because especially as you become affiliate and start making money for your stream, you will start to, people will come up. I had a friend who did that and just gave up twitching. Twitching. Everything has copyright. If it's up on the internet, it's automatically got copyright unless they specifically use a license that allows reuse. You have to ask permission. Copyright law was one of the things I studied when I did business. I had to. I hated it, but it has helped. Mad hers. Oh no. It has helped though, so I can't complain all that much. Right. Animals. Go to the freezer. Yeah, I would definitely get your own artist to do it. Like short term, they probably don't care, but you just want to. Most people find it flattering, to be quite honest. But you do have to be careful, because there are some dicks out there who will, like, essentially do the copyright version of patent trolling you. But yeah, anything upload to the internet, unless you give it a different license, like GPL, general purpose license. Yeah, like Apache GPL license. MIT there's an MIT license. YouTube now has their own copyright licensing as well. Unless you specifically give it a license, then it's under like general protection, and as such you have to be careful, because most people are not going to come after you for copyright, but if they do and you've made money off it in any way, yeah, they put you out to pasture, man. Which is one of the reasons why I like doing my own, because you know it's your work, so nobody can come after you. Or even if you pay somebody, unless you get like it properly invoiced and things, they could still claim, like, the invoice has to specifically say that they're selling you the copyright. Otherwise, technically speaking, the copyright is still with the person who designed it. And like I said, if an artist can design something for you, sell it to you, and then, oh, sorry about that, and then copyright claim against you for it, they're not, you know what I mean, it's not great. But these things do happen in the real world, and probably more often than they should. Right, less of the copyright talk, more of the, I mean, I'd like to say we have a normal kind of topic, but we don't. We seem just to go off on rants half the time about various things. So yeah, what's on your guys' mind? I'm gonna nip to the bathroom actually. I told you I should have gone. I shall be back very shortly. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Do you like Christmas? Me or just in general? Do I like Christmas? Kinda, I guess. I mean, I don't really celebrate the Christmas. Oh, Zen's literally popped up and said a similar thing. Christmas isn't really important to me, I guess. I've never celebrated Christmas on Christmas due to my family works on Christmas and things. So we kind of around Christmas time have what some of us refer to as early Christmas, but it's just we used to have, the Christmas dinner and give gifts, and that's about it. Stolen. I love stolen. I should learn how to make it. Then I can eat it year round and not be limited to the Christmas period. But yeah, as far as Christmas goes, I don't really. I mean, I put decorations up, but that's just for my mum, really, because she likes, Why am I hunting? I've got all the food I need. I guess it's train shooting skill. I do like the fact that it does seem to bring at least my local community together, like with the Christmas market and things like that. I do like that, but as far as a lot of it goes, not really. My family don't get on very well at all, so I guess it causes quite a few issues. I enjoy putting decorations up. I don't. Food poisoning. Great. No worries. Is there any particular reason why you don't celebrate Christmas then? Or just don't? Just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Everything. Nice, nice. It's just the way it is. Sorry, I got a bit singy then for a second. You know what I'm like. Not really. I just. Do you not like have a family or something? What you celebrate with? I don't know. A paramedic named Upgrade. 43. Paramedics are usually. So we're gonna have to fight off 3 people. Do we do it, guys? I'm leaning up to you. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or yes or yes or no? I kind of want to, but 3 people. Fuck it. Let's do it. Run, Upgrade, run! If you can. Oh, you can do research. You're a bit shit at everything else. Right. All of you guys, go tuck in the Upgrade. Grab a weapon. What do we have? Grab that bow. Come on, guys, move. Oh, my mother doesn't really care. My dad and sister live in a country. Do you mean a different country? Leave that muffler alone. Nice. We now have somebody else, guys. Yay! You can do research primarily. Firefighter patient. Doctor. I can finally tell them they can bed rest. Basic. research, and that's all you're doing right now. Perte. Upgrade is from the Perte. Go upgrade, go. Go upgrade, go upgrade, go. Anyway. Don't worry, man. I presumed you meant different country. Where do they live then, if you don't mind me asking? Anywhere nice? I didn't know you. I thought you was in America. Are you American, at least? Ecuador. I don't even know what Ecuador is. I've heard of it. Don't know where it is. Ah, nice. Nice, man. My mum's South African, which isn't anywhere nearby, but I just wanted to point that out. I don't know. I guess it's Southern Hemisphere, that's about as close as it gets, you know. So we're currently researching battery technology, which will be quite handy and helpful. I feel like once you got battery, you can switch to renewable, which is quite helpful, unless you ask Donald Trump, of course. Donald Trump would not agree with the fact that renewable resources are helpful, but Ecuadorian. I like that. I don't know why, but I do. I've literally only eaten dinner about an hour ago, but I'm hungry. Chloe is back. I meant Chloe is awesome is back. Ha! I don't even know what I'm saying. So we're researching batteries at the moment. Making a shit ton of joints. Right. Ready for being prescribed by the NHS, even though that's not how they're prescribing it, but shh. I think the wind is messing with my Wi-Fi. I don't think wind can mess with Wi-Fi. In fact, I'm sure wind cannot mess with Wi-Fi. My degree. I'm pretty, yeah. I mean, if you have a satellite connection to the internet, it could adjust the satellite enough to knock it off vector, I guess. I'm trying to think. Heavy rain can also cause issues. If you use like asynchronous downlink, for instance, like ADSL, like if your internet comes down your phone line, which I think yours does, thunderstorms and like electromagnetism in the atmosphere can cause problems. I feel like what I'm gonna do is extend these bedrooms, right? Wait, why have I done that? Is that right? So she's gonna then, I mean, they're gonna get pissed off because they're probably gonna sleep outside for a night or two, but I don't care. No, no, that one. Alright. Yeah, my internet is freaking out. I mean, we are in storm season, so internet down your phone line is not going to be the happiest bunny in the world. Coaxial is much better because basically how coaxial works is you have a center conductor separated by a RF transparent buffer, and what's the word? The opposite of a conductor. I can't even think of the word. Storm Callum, correct. What's the opposite of a conductor, guys? Insulator. There we go. I knew I'd get there eventually. You have basically a dielectric insulator, and then on the outside you have a sheath, it's a braid of copper or aluminium essentially, and that and the outside of it is earthed, and is also the second conductor in the circuit, which means you get almost zero interference on the center conductor, which carries the data. Coaxial networks used to be the only way of networking for quite a long time, incidentally enough. I mean, it's still the most reliable way of carrying data, to the point where Wi-Fi antennas still use coaxial. Your TVA, anything that has an antenna will use coaxial, really, because it's very good at filtering out interference. Sorry, I'm gonna stop talking about the internet and things. But yes, blame the storm. That's what I've got to say. Well, the only network in Britain that I know of that uses coaxial connections is Virgin. So there's other issues with Virgin, right? Oh, this is bigger than it should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this has ended up larger than expected. Oh well. It's not the end of the world, right? Oh yes, batteries. Anything of interest here? So we're gonna go for smithing. We're gonna go for gun turrets long term. Is there anything that makes sense to grab earlier? Not really. 4 people is quite a handy number, I think. So you will be set owners, and Gates and Marcus, right? The people who are you? I hope so. Cargo pods, oh cargo pods. Chem fuel. Okay. I'm not gonna say no to a bit of chem fuel. Ah, I see. Blaming Callum when Callum's done nothing wrong. You horrible people. Right, Hev, go outside right now and apologise to Callum. Callum just drifting through, minding his own business. You know, not his fault he breathes heavily and whatnot. I should go to Aldi tomorrow. No particular reason, I just want lemonade. And I'm sick of spending way too much on the shop one, which is exactly the same lemonade, if we're being honest. It's like 70 pence a bottle versus the 17 pence or something it is at Aldi. How much is it, Chloe? You buy it alone. So we have, yeah, we do have cloth, so we're gonna furniture. It's 35p. Where have I got 17p from? I mean, it's still half the price of what I'm currently paying. Well, fuck knows where I got 17 pence from. Does anyone sell 17 pence lemonade? Yeah, I usually do something like that. Buy like, just like stock up, reinstall. I think Asda's own is around 17 to 19p. Fair enough. That dog's like, I'll eat a bunch of this rice and then I'll take the box of other rice home and then nobody knows I ate the rice. Did you see it then? Cheeky dog. Good job we got just a little bit of spare rice. 1300 rice. Build a new bedroom so we can merge these two into this essentially. Because we need more tinkery workshop space. And we of course have our jail, nice. Slightly impressive prison barracks. Move my microphone. I don't know why I keep moving my microphone. Why can't I just pick somewhere, leave it there, and then I know where it is, and I stop hitting it with things? Does your partner watch you play? Sometimes. I mean, there are... Oh, I didn't realise there was a gun there. Crap. Shooting 4. Right, you grab it. I mean, they're lying in the bed behind me right now, so I guess they're probably watching to some degree. But they also have their phone and things, so... I keep saying I should get them involved. But I just looked at their face, they don't seem overly ecstatic with the idea. Maybe not. Worth try. One second, guys. Alright, I'm back. So moving those. We'll see where we're after that. Anyway. What have you guys been up to then? Yeah, it's that time of year when you look out and it's like bright, and then you look out again, you're like, holy shit, it's dark. What the fuck? That time of year. What? I weren't looking. What the fuck just happened? Well, 1 second, guys. Alright guys, sorry, somebody knocked on the door, but it turned out to be the wrong house. Well, we don't have anyone to do researching now. You guys are happy, you've got bedroom and things. Spec, pick a topic for us to talk about. What's your favourite thing about winter? Not Christmas in particular, just winter in general. Which I find asking a post worker, that'd be an interesting question, because you guys are out in winter, so. I just like the fact that I don't feel like I'm melting most of the time. The holiday. Fair enough, man. So I want to chuck a battery in. Don't have 7 to steal. Get into wrap up in fluffy socks and hats and jumpers and gloves and scarves. Nice. I despise the cold. See, I like the cold. The cold is where I'm at. I mean, my room, due to running a server in here, is like 28 to a wild man wanders in. A person living among the wild has wandered into the area. She's called Briar. What? You can tame her. Wild man. Her. Wild man. She. What the fuck, dude? But yeah, I like the cold. But my room is usually like a good 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know that is in Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit makes no sense to British people. Two people with bowls. Well, where's my guys with guns? You two. I like the going. Pardon me. Going out when it feels crisp and all the street lights, and being able to go home when it's closing warm. That is a nice feeling. Oh, they're just chilling. And we're just doing the usual shooting at each other thing. Oh, killed him. Nice. Forbid. Well, unforbid. Health, death in 7 hours. Bio. Dislikes men. But you're pretty. And you got some. Yeah, we'll capture. Marcus. Capture. Yates. Do whatever the fuck you want. Not sweating is nice. Yes, I do like not sweating. Which unfortunately, when your bedroom is, once again, 30 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? 1 second. 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. I hate talking to my phone. Oh, it's now not listening. 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
38 degrees Celsius equal 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
I said 30! I mean, as a guy, I can take off more clothes, but I wear jeans and a long sleeve top all the time. I wear nothing but jeans and a long sleeve top. Marcus, have you tended? No, can we? What is 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
30 degrees Celsius equal
86 degrees Fahrenheit. That was way higher than it should have been, guys. It is the British accent. The American Google does not like the British accent. A human computer. Sounds interesting. No, thank you. I still wear my jacket and hoodie in the summer. Yeah, I don't know why, but I wear jeans, long sleeve top, all the time. And a hat. All year round, baby. Because that's the way we roll, apparently. I don't know. It's just what I do. I think it's a sensor thing, but I genuinely don't know. I mean, I do. I have various hats. I have like 3 beanies, a flat cap, and 2 fedoras. So I have a selection, and I wear what is appropriate for the occasion. So if I'm wearing a suit, I'll wear a fedora. If I'm in everyday clothes, I'll usually wear like a beanie. Flat cap, I don't really wear. It was my granddad's, so I try and not wear it because it'll ruin it. Good luck, man. I hate needles, so enjoy. I don't know. I hope that goes well. And I don't know what yellow fever is, but if it turns you yellow, that sounds bad. And if not, it still sounds bad. I am starting to get burnt out over RimWorld, by the way, guys. So I am looking for suggestions off my from my library already. So if there's any of those that you want to see me play, can you let me know? No, protest fueling or whatever. Please, if there's anything on my playlist, what you feel like you'd like to see, because for me, there's only so much of one thing I can take, you know. What time is it? Right, guys, I need to nip off for like a minute again, check on my mum, make sure she's had her meds. So I'll be back shortly. Hev, it's your job to entertain when I'm not here. I don't know why. I'm just picking you. Right, guys, I'm back. Have I missed anything? Your weekend does sound boring. My weekend is probably about as boring because I need to chill. Wait for this vitamin D to work, hopefully. And need to, I'm gonna go and visit my gran, I think. I mean, I try to visit her at least once a week, but I've not managed to. Like this last week. Like last week, so it'll be 2 weeks since I last seen her, and I don't like leaving it that long. Yeah, so that is one thing that I'm gonna do. And apart from that, I don't really have plans. I might try and do a longer stream on Saturday to try and, because I mean it's 2 weeks until the charity stream. 12 hours is a long time. I will probably have to split the time with my partner, which will be fun. I mean, they're not going to, but I can make them. They look petrified right now. Maybe not. If I can't get them talking, I might at least just get them playing. I can do the talking. Somebody's listed a game on a gaming computer on one of the websites that I'm on for £2,000. So we'll see. Is this worth £2,000? Here is my high-end gaming PC. Well looked after, runs all latest games with ease, on extreme graphics. Extreme, guys. You gotta squeeze in that gaming word and that extreme word, and it adds like an extra at least £500. What game are you playing for Social Sunday? I don't know, I was gonna play a free game off Steam. But I'm not sure. Any suggestions? So they have an Intel Core i7 4790K. So what, €6 or €7 processor. Liquid cooler, fair enough. Generic. It's a bit generic. It has a GTX 1080. Meh, I guess. The Core X71 case, not bad, I guess. A pretty mediocre motherboard. An 850-watt EVGA power supply. Free, for some reason, free SSDs. It has the same monitor that I have, but the 27-inch version where I have the 23, I think. Not worth, in my opinion, £2,000 at all. Maybe 1,500 at a stretch, just because of the monitor. I'm assuming you mean RAF Cosford. Just off a guess. Yeah. Let's go for recruit. Slight impressive, spacious interior. You seem relatively happy. In pain. Stab scar on the neck. Pretty bad. Pretty annoying more than anything. even have anyone set on mining? No, not really. I'm presuming you mean 2 hours driving. How much did I need for the battery? Is that it? It said I didn't. Whatever. Let's at least expand this. I mean, it could have been train or something. I don't know. Ooh. You'll have to let me know how you get on, and if it's nice, I might have to see if I can go and visit. Take lots of pictures. Oh crap, we cut the power. They have all 3 V bombs. Oh, that does sound good. That does sound good. Even though only one of the V bombs were actually ever a decent aircraft. One second, my partner wishes to say something. So I'm back. They moved a word to me and it just ended up being about what I was talking about here. How's that? Oh. Battery, that's what I want to throw in. Chuck it there. But all 3 V bombers does sound nice. So there we go, so we're now storing the excess power. I mean, we only have a little excess power, but the thing about these is they don't rev. So, like, they just 100% all the time. There's no stepping in them, so... Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Hev. Ooh, visitors, nice. The wild man's like, oh, there's rice here on the floor, let's eat it. And I'm like, sure, I got so much of it, it's ridiculous. Maybe they don't have all three V-bombers anymore. Wouldn't that be terrible? I mean, I'm presuming they will have. Like, they don't. V-bombers don't just disappear, you know. But it's possible. We went to the Ted Potter show last year, and the Lancaster bomber flyover was amazing. I went to one sec. What was it? Let me look at my partner. Oh yeah, we went to Landugno, and they had a Hurricane, a Spitfire, and the Lancaster bomber, which was awesome. But they also had a Typhoon showing off like a Eurojet, showing off what we have currently, and they had the arrows and things. But yeah, well, so it was amazing was seeing the red arrows and the Typhoon, which was even more ridiculous, and then seeing the Spitfire, which was one of the fastest planes like of its time, just come lumbering along like a snail. It was ridiculous. Like, it just looked like it was like the difference between walking and driving in speed, and you forget that was like the pinnacle of British avionics. I wonder how much it costs to keep like that Lancaster bomber flying on its own, because every time it needs a new part, it has to be made from scratch. There's not just a parts bin for it. It's gotta be expensive. What engine did the Lancaster bomber use? Was it the Rolls-Royce? I'm googling this because I'm wondering. That sounds pretty cool as well. I'm pretty sure wasn't it the same engine that they used on the Spitfire, or like a very lightly modified version? They cost £50,000 each in World War II. That's ridiculous. It was developed in York. It was based on the Manchester bomber, apparently. Have Concorde at Manchester Airport. That sounds cool. Well, they used two engines on the Spitfire, and I can't remember in which order they used them. But they used the Griffin engine, and they used the Merlin engine, both developed by Rolls-Royce. And there was basically whichever one came first had issues because it still used a carburetor. So when the aircraft was inverted, it would choke the engine out, essentially, which when you're dogfighting, going upside down, not being able to go upside down, is a big limitation. And then so And over the time of the war, they actually managed to increase its power output without increasing its fuel usage by something like nearly 40%, which is ridiculous when you think about it. This is the only good thing about war, is the rate of technological evolution in such a short period of time. Specification. So yeah, it used 4 Rolls-Royce Merlin liquid-cooled engines. Now I know. Do you believe in aliens? We've had this discussion already, Chloe. I think it was like 3 streams ago. The answer is aliens must exist. Do I believe aliens will come to Earth? That's questionable. But do I believe they exist? Of course they must exist. I mean, mathematically speaking, then not to exist would be pretty ridiculous. Apparently Croatia versus England match starts soon. Thanks, phone. I don't give a shit. My phone thinks I care about football. Apparently. Alright, I've done my reading now. I couldn't not read about it. No, my plan is I can have 4 production benches squeezed in here. Meteorite, silver ore. What about you? I'm presuming you do believe in aliens, going off the fact you asked the question. Pick a topic. I hate it when you guys do this. Pineapple on pizza. That's usually quite a divisive topic. I say, of course pineapple should go on pizza. I also had to put peach on pizza once, and that was also very nice. What other fruits have I had on pizza? I guess tomato is a fruit. It should go on pizza, says Hev. I'm glad that we're all in agreement to this pineapple and pizza situation, because I didn't want to have to go banning people from my chat, you know. I mean, anything could happen. The devil could be on Earth right now, if you believe in such a thing. Doesn't mean that it is happening. Statistically speaking, unlikely, but possible, like most things in life, really, though. A lot of statistically unlikely things does happen. Trump is in the White House. Brexit happened. I don't know what else. All those were statistically unlikely to happen, but they ended up happening. Okay, Marcus. And Yates are broken up. Great. Don't think olives on pizza. I do not like olives in general. So yeah, that's the thing. I do like chilies, but not really on pizza. But I do like having like a spicy sauce to dip said pizza into. If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? Well, you died as you lived, wild and naked. Disneyland. Nice. Games that Belgium just could never be. I don't know. I would love to visit Japan, but Japanese are renowned for not liking people who can't speak Japanese. So, and I definitely can't speak Japanese. But I would love to go to Japan. I don't like the idea of going to countries I can't at least basically communicate with them. Like if I went to a country that spoke a Germanic language, like Germany, or a Latin language like France, you could probably get by a little. Do you know what I mean? Like there's enough similarities between like the way we greet each other with hand movements and nodding and shaking heads and things, but when you start going to cultures that developed almost independently, you start to get weird occurrences that start making things a little more complicated. I want to go to Belgium. My granddad used to go all the time. Before he passed away. Alright, pause, let's see. Health, nothing shot off. Pyromaniac, not interested. Great memory. Oh, I nearly spilled my drink everywhere. Who in this song you could buy one character Teddy, what would you pick? Probably something from The Lion King. Oh, Chloe said Simba. Trigger happy, jogger, tough. Intellectual knight. Right, we're gonna grab you. Great memory. Incapable of skilled labor and hauling. So basically useless. And brawler, not interested. Yeah, I'd probably have something from The Lion King. You can't ask a question and not answer it. I don't know why I'm struggling so much streaming at the moment. I am thinking maybe it's a side effect of these tablets or something. Nightmare Before Christmas, probably. Fair enough. But I'm like struggling to sit still and just sit and play. I don't know if it's because I'm becoming burnt out on the game, or if it's because side effects or what, I don't know, but it's just at the moment seeming hard to stream and it's pissing me off because I enjoy streaming. I just find it like really irritating. does. And the thing is, as long as you guys are happy, I guess it's not too bad, right? See if we got anything worth trading for. Buy smokeless joints, so if there's anything I want to buy from you, I'll buy. And I'll give them a bit of a gift, keep them happy. Gift mode. Yay. Made them a bit happier. Good night, Chloe. Have a good evening. And talk to you again soon, more than likely. In fact, guys, I think I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go and get in bed and feel sorry for myself over these side effects. Have a good day, night, morning. Oh wait, no, wrong way around. You're watching Gaming on Spectrum. I'm your host Ben. You can call me Ben on Spectrum. I have a YouTube channel of the same name. Hit me up. I have a Discord called the Rainbow Road. Find it if you can. I'm too lazy to post links. But yeah, have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. I hope it is going well for you. And last but not least, as always, is cheerio.